Have you ever wondered what it really means to trust God and how it could change your life? To truly trust God is to have faith that He's got your back, no matter what life throws your way. It's about feeling secure in His love and guidance, even when things don't go as planned. When you trust God, you start to see life through a different lens, a lens of hope and assurance. This trust isn't just about making it through tough times, it's about living a life that's full of purpose and freedom. Life can get pretty overwhelming, and it's easy to feel like you're drowning in your struggles. Whether it's financial stress, relationship drama, or just trying to find your way, it's hard not to feel trapped. I've been there too, feeling like I'm trying to control everything, but really, I'm just spinning my wheels. The weight of trying to have all the answers can be crushing. We've all been in those moments where we feel like we're barely holding it together. It's like, you're trying to keep your head above water, but the waves just keep crashing down. That's when trust in God can be a game changer. It's not about having all the answers, it's about knowing that He's there with you, through it all. But what does that really look like? For some, it's about prayer and meditation. For others, it's about reading Scripture and finding comfort in God's promises. Whatever it looks like for you, the point is to find a way to connect with God on a deeper level. When you start to trust God, amazing things can happen. You start to see that He's not just a distant figure, He's someone who's intimately involved in your life. He's the one who's guiding you, protecting you, and loving you, no matter what. Let's talk about a time when trust in God really made a difference in someone's life. I've got a friend who was going through a tough time, struggling to make ends meet. She was worried sick about how she was going to provide for her family. But then she had a moment of clarity. She realized that God was in control, and He was going to take care of her. My friend started to pray more, seeking God's guidance and peace. And you know what? She started to feel a sense of calm wash over her, even in the midst of chaos. She realized that trust in God wasn't about having all the answers, it was about having faith that He was working everything out for her good. That realization changed everything for her. She started to trust God in a way she never had before, and it brought her a sense of freedom and peace that she'd never known before. There's a quote that says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." That's what trust in God is all about, having faith that He's working in your life, even when you can't see it. As I look back on my own life, I realize that trust in God has been the key to unlocking a life of freedom. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. When you trust God, you start to see that He's not just a distant figure, He's someone who's intimately involved in your life. So, what does it mean to experience a life of freedom through trusting God? For me, it's about being able to live life without fear, without anxiety, and without stress. It's about being able to trust that God has got my back, no matter what. To experience that kind of freedom, you have to be willing to let go of control and trust that God is in control. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. When you trust God, you start to see that He's not just a distant figure, He's someone who's intimately involved in your life. In closing, trusting God is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking it one step at a time, and trusting that He's guiding you every step of the way. If you've been inspired by this message, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let me know how trusting God has impacted your life. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel for more videos on faith and spirituality. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.